We're beginning Principle 1 on page 1. Principle 1, the source of reality. The source of all reality is God-giving goodness. God gives goodness to everybody. Very short principle, and there's so much here. First of all, we're already mentioning God. The only thing it says about the essence of God in all of Kabbalah, in all of Judaism, in all the Torah, is that there's no understanding of it at all or at all. She'ein tfisa bo klal v'klal. We don't have one word in all of Kabbalah, in all of Torah, that talks about the essence of God, except that it's beyond our comprehension. So what do we talk about? So we begin to talk from the highest level that's been experienced. The spiritual masters have experienced that the source of reality is purely giving, boundless goodness to everybody. That the source of reality doesn't need to get anything or want to get anything. That it's purely giving and manifesting this entire reality that we're experiencing right now to bestow goodness to us. A goodness beyond anything we can dream of. And that everything we're going through right now is the process of us becoming ready and able to experience the goodness. So this highest primal experience that we begin to speak from is called Ein Sof, or the purpose of creation. Now, from this place, we're already talking about the source of reality in relationship to ourselves. So everything in Kabbalah and Judaism that's talking about God is talking about our relationship with God, our experience of God. But the essence of God, in and of itself, is completely beyond what we can comprehend or talk about. Now, many people ask if you need to believe in God to learn Kabbalah. So many people say they believe in God, and many people say they don't believe in God. But in some way, those are only words. Because if a person truly and completely believed in God, if a person really believed that the source of reality is bestowing boundless eternal goodness to all of us, and that everything going on right now is the process of all this goodness being experienced by us in the ultimate way. If somebody really believed in that, which is believing in God, that person would be joyful every moment of their life. So how many people do we know that are joyful every moment of their life? So that's how many people completely believe in God. Belief in God is an exalted spiritual level. It's everything we're working towards, developing, cultivating. Belief in God isn't where we begin, it's the end of the journey. Now there's belief in God on one hand, there's experiencing God on the other hand. The way that these work together will be discussed in later principles. And also belief in God isn't like a yes or no answer. There's all different levels of belief in God, all different depths of belief in God. What level of exaltedness of source of reality are we trying to connect to? So the Kabbalah is all about the subject of believing in God. Because we're all kind of in the mix right now. On one hand, if we appreciate our material reality, it's simply divine. I mean, we're on a great big ball of dirt that's floating through space. The sun is so huge we can fit 1,000,000 Earths inside of the sun. The sun is blowing up every moment. And we on this great big ball of earth are just the right distance from the sun, at just the right tilt, at just the right spin that we can live. Our hearts have been beating every moment since even before we were born. We're every moment given a breath of life. If we just appreciate our natural world, the gloriousness of nature, we can see the stars. Our physical reality is simply glorious. Of course there's God. Things didn't just bump into each other and this gloriousness manifested. On the other hand, if we look at our social reality, there's billions of people suffering. So much suffering. Where's God? No way. So is there or isn't there? So the spiritual masters tell us there is, that they've experienced it. They've come to experience that the source of our reality is bestowing boundless goodness, and that everything we're going through right now is the process of us becoming ready and able to experience the goodness, a goodness beyond anything we could imagine. And that the hiddenness of the goodness right now is all part of what's enabling us to be ready to experience the goodness in the ultimate way. So the first principle here is saying that the source of reality is bestowing goodness to everybody. So we'll end for now, and God willing, next time go on to principle number 2.